Here with Lynn Caston, who is the owner of Redline Aviation LLC in Rancho Santa Fe, California. And Lynn, you have come up with something here that is at the same time simple and remarkable. Tell us about how you had the inspiration for the power driver.
From spending a lot of time in Mexico, where you have to move your airplane around a lot by yourself, I had always played with the idea of coming up with something that was truly portable. But in these light aircraft, truly portable means it has to be small, light, but it still has to be powerful enough to move airplanes over a variety of surfaces from dirt to hard asphalt, as we see here. I have a lot of other products for aviation, but I had played with this design for a long time, and everything I came up with became too cumbersome and complicated and expensive and heavy, until I saw this unit, which is a top-of-the-line Milwaukee 28-volt lithium-ion powered right-angle drill. Some of the things that you need in a device like this are very speed, good battery power, lightweight, speed reduction. We have to change the direction of the drive at least 90 degrees. And those things ended up in a pretty big package before I saw this. When I saw this, it solved about 8 out of my 10 problems, and I adapted it to the rest of it and came up with a way to pressurize the roller into the tire without exerting any physical strength. But 3 months later, this is what happened.
All right, now explain simply how this works. You've got obviously some reduction gearing within the drill motor itself, but then you've also got a two-stage chain reduction drive.
Yes, we do. It comes from about 700 RPM at the drill. It comes out of the right angle drive with a 33% reduction onto a sprocket that's happens to be a 12 tooth, onto a 24 tooth, which cuts it in half, to another 12, onto another 24 tooth, which cuts it in half, to a 2.5 inch roller, to a 13-inch tire, which gives us 40 RPM, which is a comfortable walking distance. You really wouldn't want to move your airplane any faster than that.
All right, now, aside from putting chiropractors out of business, there have to be a lot of people happy about this. What about owners of other airplanes? I mean, I think of all the, 180,000 Cessnas have been manufactured since time began. What about those guys?
We cover a lot of those. Some of them we don't, and mainly those are the ones with wheel pants on it that cover the nose wheel for aerodynamic purposes. All the other ones we can adapt it to, because really it's a very, very simple mechanism. Actually, we just have to change the piece that adapts the unit to the axle, and then find a way to stop the rotation, because when you pull this trigger, this thing has 1,050 inch-pounds of torque, and it'll want to rotate around that tire, and it'll be hard to hold it. So we come up with some way to freeze that, keep it in one place. On the Beechcraft, for instance, we use it with this arm that you saw me attach there. Those two things are all we need. Somewhere to attach it so that it'll withstand the pressure of the over-center mechanism, and the other one that'll keep it from rotating around the tire, and we're done.
A couple of final questions. Manufacturer suggested retail price, availability, and the website.
Integrated flight deck technology.